You ever decide to do a project and then right before you dive in, think that maybe you got a little over your head? Because that's what I feel when I look at this. This should be fun. So what we have here is a 1996 Ford F250 XL. This is a truck that I picked up on Marketplace. I drove it home. I picked it up and drove it 25 minutes home. It runs. It drives. It kind of stops. It kind of overheats. And it kind of shakes really bad when you hit about 50 miles an hour. So we have a lot of work to do. I'm not going to do much body work to this truck. I'm going to kind of clean it up. You can see the clear coat's peeling, coming off. And buff a little bit of that rust out and be fine. Whatever. But yeah, turns out I picked this truck up July 31st. I drove it home. Got a little warm on the way home. Gentleman I bought it from said it gets warm after driving it for about 20 minutes. He was right. About 20 minutes after I started driving it, it got warm. It got warm when I got off of the main highway. So I was thinking maybe it's fan. Maybe it's fan clutch. Turns out I have exhaust blowing through the radiator. Right when I crank it up, it's just, exhaust is just pouring through the radiator. So we're going to replace a head gasket. In this maze that is Ford. So apparently I have to get down into here and get that head off. And all this other, that little nonsense thing that doesn't belong here. God love the 90s. So we're going to do some work to it. We are going to, I plan on getting this truck up and running. Just for me. It's just a project that I want to do for me, by me, just because. The truck itself really isn't bad. Cranks up first try. No issues there. There's a little bit of rust down here. This front radiator support is pretty much split in half. Like, it is not there. And there's quite a bit of surface rust. Now, the body in general, there's some surface rust on the frame, and we'll take care of that. I'll get some encapsulator. I'm going to redo it all. Now, is this going to be a quick project? Absolutely not. I have other things I got to do too, so I have to keep up with. But for the most part, this is going to be a fun project. Now, don't get me wrong. I am completely happy with this purchase. So, having an OBS truck, I've always wanted one. I've always wanted to work on one, pick one up, fix one up, drive one. It's just something I miss. Now, I've never had a Ford. I've always had Chevy. Always went with Chevy. This truck is not too bad. This front panel right here is probably the worst panel. It's got the most rust on it, and we'll probably just replace that. Because, you know, it looks like it's been replaced before. I want to say it looks like it's got some red and it's been repainted to match the truck. The whole truck's probably been repainted, but we'll go through that. This is just an overview of the truck. First thing I'm going to tackle is the head gasket, but for $800, I could not pass this truck up. The gentleman I bought it from, he was very honest. Now, I don't think he knew that the head gasket was blown, or he could have known, but that's fine. That's fine. The only other bad spot of rust is right here above the rear wheel well, which is fine. There's basically just some surface rust. It was a work truck. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of rust here and there. Some dings, some dents. And I'm not fixing that. I'm going to patch what rust I need to. I'm going to sand off whatever surface rust I need to and just probably clear coat it. Just do a wipe on clear coat, and I'm going to drive it because that's what it's for. I'm going to drive this truck. I want to drive this truck. Now, mechanical wise, I'm not going to bring y'all through the complete process of me taking this truck apart. I'm not the mild-tempered man I used to be. High-speed come-aparts will be a thing. Especially for me. Especially for something I'm not used to doing. This will probably be the most in-depth project I've ever taken on. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I've got YouTube. I've got... Hopefully y'all can give me comments and be a little optimistic with me. Be a little patient with me. Because I'm not an expert. And that's fine. I don't have to be an expert. This is my truck. I will take some advice. I will pass on constructive criticism. Doesn't matter to me. But for the best part, I have the manual. Maybe we're going to use that. So I've also decided that while I'm in there doing the head gasket, I'm going to replace the entire coolant system, which I was going to do before I figured out that the head gasket was blown. As you can see, brand new radiator, got a water pump, I have a thermostat housing with thermostat and also a new reservoir, because the reservoir on this thing was nasty. I think it's got a hole in it. It just doesn't, I didn't feel like cleaning it up, so I bought a new one. We're going to replace all this. This is going to be fun. So basically an overview on this project. I do not plan on there being scheduled updates for this truck, as I plan on working on this truck routinely throughout the winter, because it is August. It's about to get cooler out. We're in Arkansas. It's hot down here. So me spending all day out here isn't going to work, because just gets way too hot. So this winter I do plan on working on it regularly, and I will post videos as I work on it. Like I said, I'm not going to bring you through the complete breakdown of me taking every bolt apart, because I am not a master mechanic. And I do not want to stray other people, because I use YouTube for that. I use YouTube to look up how to do things, and I don't want to stray other people into the wrong direction if I do something incorrectly. So this is just for fun. Just bring you along the journey on how I'm going to fix this truck for me, so I can drive it, so I can haul things, so I can just drive it around, just have fun with it. And any constructive criticism is always welcome, because I know not what I'm doing here. We're going to refer to the book, and we're going to refer to videos and how-tos on the web. And I'm going to see if I can get this truck running with all that information.